Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is the fifth tutorial in this course, and in this tutorial we are going to talk about a couple of important things. So the first thing that we're going to have a look at is the center tag, and the center tag is actually deprecated, and you would hear a lot of people tell you that you should not be using center tags, and I would suggest the same thing, that you should not use a center tag because there are other ways of doing what you would normally achieve by using center tag in HTML. And people would suggest you to use CSS for serving your purposes. But again, as I said in the first tutorial in this course, it's a very popular tag, and it's one of those tags that was used a lot with the previous versions of HTML. And I just wanted you guys to know what it does, so that if you see it in use somewhere, and it's still being supported, by the way, so you would definitely see it a lot of places, and you should just know what it's used for. So I've got this HTML file here, and I'll first show you guys how it looks in Google Chrome. So this is how it looks. You've got a heading which is at the center of your web page, and then you also have another sentence as a new paragraph in the body, and then the title of the page is the center tag and non-breaking spaces, right? So I'll show you the HTML for the page now. On line 1, again, you have the doc type declaration, and then between the HTML tags on line 2 and 12 you have the head sections and the body sections, and the title tag is on line number 4, and the title of the page, as I said, is the center tag and non-breaking spaces. So on line number 7 you have the opening center tag, and it's just the word center between less than symbol and greater than symbol, or the opening and closing angular brackets. And between the opening center tag on line 7 and the closing center tag on line 9, I have the h1 tags, that is the opening h1 tag and the closing h1 tag, and in between these I have some text. Put this right at the center. So let's say I just wanted the text to be at the center of the web page, and I didn't want it to be bold or have a greater font size, then I would have not used the heading tags. But since I wanted to use a greater font size and also bold text, I used the heading tags, and I also wanted it to be at the center of the page, so that's why I used the center tag. So this is called combining tags, or using combination of tags, or cascading tags to create combined effects. So you have the heading effect combined with the center effect by using the two tags this way, right? And the sequence in which you close tags is the reverse of the sequence in which you open tags. So here I've opened the center tag first and the h1 tag after it, so I have to close the h1 tag first and the center tag after that, right? And then I have a paragraph on line number 10, and I have the opening p tag and the closing p tag on the same line, and I have the text, but I like being on the left in between, right? So another thing that I want to discuss in this tutorial is let's say I have a paragraph here, and I'll get in the closing p tag here, and I'll put in some text in here like this dude rocks and an exclamation symbol. I'll save this file and I'll refresh it in Google Chrome, and I see that another sentence appears here. So it says this dude rocks. Now let's say I want few characters of space before the opening alphabet T of this sentence, right? So that is, I want some space towards the left of the sentence. Now if you guys think that okay, that's pretty simple, all we have to do is go to the beginning of the sentence after the opening paragraph tag, and have in as many characters of spaces as is required. If you save this file and if you rerun it in the browser, you see that it appears the same way, like nothing has changed. And that's because, as I said, HTML is white space insensitive. So whenever you want to have spaces at places where HTML would not read the normal space characters as actual space, you have to use the non-breaking space feature of HTML. So what you would have to do is type in the ampersand symbol, and then NBSP, which is short form for non-breaking space, and then a semicolon, right? And as soon as I put in the semicolon there, you must have noticed that Notepad++ has changed the entire thing to, you know, italicized version. And I'll copy this, and let's say you want to have 10 spaces, so I'll you know, just paste this 9 more times. So 1 2 3 4 5, and I'll you know, place this 5 more times or 4 more times, 6 7 8 9 here, and then this dude rocks. And I'll save this file, and I'll go to Google Chrome, and I'll refresh it, and now I see that this sentence is shifted by 10 characters of space, right? So that's it for this tutorial. I'll see you guys in the next video, in which we'll discuss more features of HTML, more tags, and I hope you guys are having fun in this course, and you may subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And see you in the next video. Till then, take care.